What we are about to show you is a visual that is coming in from the Aligarh Muslim University. Once again, CCTV footage that is being released, I think, by the administration. Pranshu Mishra is with us. Pranshu, I can see in this visuals gates and barricades being broken. Can you help us understand what's happening in this visual, why this is important?
This is the video footage that has been released by the administration. Now, this release comes in after a lot of criticism following the recent unrest starting from AMU to Nadwa, that police has actually indulged with a lot of force. Now, as far as AMU is concerned, initially the registrar has clearly said that there were some outsiders also who had probably got involved as far as the students were concerned, and then the administration was forced to resort to lathi charge. Now, this is the footage of 15th, when actually days when those turbulence was going on the AMU campus. And this is a video footage basically suggesting that that the action which later on followed by the cops was necessary because there was the unruly mob. We don't know that whether the people seen in this footage are all the students or some outsiders also who got involved in the grab of the students, and they were actually trying to breach the security cordon, break down the gate, and march out of the AMU campus. So I think the reason why this footage is now being released and is brought to public domain by administration is to basically justify the subsequent action that was initiated on AMU and the action that has gotten a lot of criticism also as far as the high-handedness of police was concerned.
Pranshu, when I see this picture, all I can make out is that there is a police barricade in front of a gate and there are people who are trying to break the gate. Are these students of Aligarh Muslim University, are they trying to break the gate and get out of the campus, or are they trying to enter the campus by breaking the cordon? Are these outsiders or students?
Well, this video in itself is not very conclusive. It doesn't, leads you to reach any final conclusion. The point is that this is one of the footage that has been released by the administration. Now, you can derive derive on the basis of it that the students were trying to breach the gate and therefore the subsequent police action that followed was justified. There could also be the other side of the story, probably something which has happened before that, because of which this resulting action was taking place. The issue is that AMU is a autonomous body. The police can't actually barge inside the campus of a university without the permission of the authorities. At that point in time, the registrar of AMU has spoken to certain quarters of media that yes, cops were asked by the administration to come in after there was unruliness and violence taking place. So this particular video, that should be seen in context of the fact that the agitation in AMU was going on for past many days. The particular video we see is a video of a particular moment of 15th. Student unrest was even before that, and even after 15 there was a lot of student unrest. So on the basis of this particular video, to reach a final conclusion is difficult, but I think it goes more into the advantage of the police forces, basically trying to justify that, we were actually compelled to resort to police action because there was a mob which was trying to break open the gate.
Pranshu, I'm seeing this visual as I'm speaking to you. I think after the first few seconds where they're trying to break the gate, if I'm not mistaken, there is somebody there. One I can see there are policemen on the other side of the barricade trying to push back. On the other side, can you also see somebody at the gate trying to tell these protesters to go back? There was somebody in a blue jacket who seemed to be speaking to these protesters there.
Yes, that's right. In fact, the video is of that particular moment. See, when the mob is actually is engaged in an action or engaged in conflict with the cops. So you see several aspects. There is one person who is actually trying to pacify the students, whether he's a student, whether he's a university officer of the university administration, whether he's a cop, is still not clear. But the point is, the basic importance of the footage remains that it shows that there was a lot of unrest on the AMU campus on that very day when lathi charge took place. So in a sense, this video coming out gives you some sort of gives police some sort of a moral strength or courage to basically claim that the subsequent action which was initiated on AMU and then AMU was closed till January 5th, all that action was needed because it was on the basis of a lot of violence that was taking place on the AMU campus.
By the end of the visual, Pranshu, I think even the police barricade is gone. I think this gate also they managed to break and then enter. That's where the visual goes on to next. The gate is finally breached, the police barricade is removed and these people are all entering. So fair to presume that these were people who were trying to enter the AMU campus and the police barricades were trying to stop them from entering?
No, that can't be the situation, because all the barricades that were done was outside AMU. Police never, erected barricades inside AMU. There were never a threat of people going inside AMU. But the issue was to prevent AMU students and teachers and other members of the AMU to march from marching towards the DM's residence, and therefore barricades were outside the AMU. Therefore, this particular video, it can't be with police being on the in campus, inside the campus, but it clearly means that police was outside the campus.
So, which effectively means police was trying to stop these AMU, these people then are students of AMU, staff members of AMU. Police was trying to stop them from going out, like you're saying. They were supposed, okay, we have another long shot of the same thing. And here it is more clear about what you were saying. There's a long shot where we can now see the main gate of the Aligarh Muslim University. There are people inside who are trying to break that gate, and the police was on the outside. They were trying to stop them from going. That's what it seems like. Okay, Pranchu, give me a moment. Mr. O.P. Singh, DGP of Uttar Pradesh, with us on the broadcast. Mr. Singh, as we see these visuals of the Aligarh Muslim University, can you help our viewers understand what was the provocation for the police? We can see the students or the staff members trying to break the gate, but what exactly was the provocation?
Look, what happened on that fateful day was that when you have the incidents of Jamia occurring in Delhi, some rumors started spreading in, and this is what the Aligarh Muslim University students felt. And they were told there was a rumor that 2 to 3 students have been killed in Delhi, and on the basis of such rumors, they all assembled within the campus. They were in thousands. They wanted to come out of the campus to the towns. They wanted to stage a protest, and they were all, they were all very violent from within. They wanted to destroy the main gate of the university. They immediately, we immediately swung into action. Once we got the information, we immediately went to the outside the campus. We tried to block their way, and you can see the visuals right now. The visual is there on your screen. That when they started damaging the whole gate, we tried to block it, and of course they outnumbered our cops. So ultimately, they were prevented from coming out. And from then onwards, they started stone pelting on us. There were firearms also, which they shot in the air. And to prevent them, we used minimum force, and we wanted to lawfully chase them away. We wanted to contain violence with an objective that their life and property should be protected. And ultimately, when they did not agree and they did not contain themselves, ultimately the Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University, he requested the local administration that let the police be allowed inside the campus. And this is how we went inside the campus. We were at the VC lodge, and we displayed maximum restraint. We used tear gas shells. And in using the tear gas shells, we had all the techniques of the riot control. We fired rubber bullets, we fired dime markers, we had the tear gas shells. Sometimes, this is presumed to be firearms, but actually they were the tear gas shells. And ultimately we could contain them within the campus. So that was the whole story on that day.
But Mr. Singh, based on this video that police now has, have you managed to identify who are these students who are trying to break the gate open? Are they all students of Aligarh Muslim University, or like in the case of Jamia, there were outsiders involved here too?
Look, some of the elements could be from outside, because the day before there were a few people who came from outside against whom the cases were registered. And there was apprehension even by the Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University. He wrote a letter to the district administration 2-3 days prior to that incident that he apprehends some kind of violence in the campus. He must be having some kind of information. Even we had the intelligence that the protesters may be there. We are trying to identify them. All of them were not students at all. Some of them who were picked up later were not connected with Aligarh Muslim University. They were the masterminds whom we arrested. In fact, on that fateful night, we arrested 26 of them. So not only in Aligarh Muslim University, but other parts of the state also, we have the reasons to believe that the outsiders were there, who got mixed up with the a peaceful crowd.
So, have you also identified, I mean, you're saying majority seem to be outsiders and you had intelligence for that, but any student of Aligarh Muslim University also involved in this? Because one of the criticism for the UP police has been that you used force which was much more than required. Somebody lost a hand, one student at least lost a hand. There were others who have alleged that your force entered the hostel. So, have you reached a point where you're saying that some of these people could be students as well?
I'm not aware of any student losing his limb or his hand. I'm not aware of that.
A tear gas went off in somebody's hand. I mean, that was also reported.
I don't know whether was it connected with Aligarh or was it connected with some other place outside UP. I'm not very sure about it.
All right.
But I must tell you, we were running deficient of force. We didn't have so much of force to contain them. That is why we used minimum force. And it's wrong to say that we outnumbered the mob. Mob were in thousands. All that we was in the campus because we were very much they come out of the road. And as I said, we are trying to search them on the CCTV footage. We are getting information from various things. We are also having the call details of such students. And we have reasons to believe that the outsiders were there, yes.
Mr. Singh, could these outsiders be part of Popular Front of India? You have arrested some people from other parts, not from Aligarh, but from other parts of Uttar Pradesh. Do you have a feeling that this PFI members are infiltrating all these student protests? Do you have any reason to believe that the AMU protest could have been infiltrated by PFI as well?
Could be. We have picked up and we have arrested few office bearers and active members of PFI from Lucknow and from other places. We have also reasons to believe that the Rihai Munch was there after it. There was a conspiracy which was hatched in some academy in Lucknow. We have information to that effect. We have also information that some political members of various parties were also a part of this program. So they instigated and they sort of helped these people. We have evidences to that, and that is why we arrested. So far, we have arrested lots of people, more than 700 people in substantive offences. But in Lucknow, we have, and my SSP Lucknow had already held a press conference yesterday. Right. We arrested very active members of PFI.
And when you're saying that some political party members could have also been present there, mainstream political parties, you're saying they too were part of this alleged conspiracy?
Yes.
So would you
their possibility cannot be ruled out.
So would you want to name them, Mr. Singh? So just so that everybody has the clarity. Are you saying Samajwadi Party, Congress, Bahujan Samaj Party, any of these parties, their members were part of this protest or part of this conspiracy?
Absolutely. There were members of various political parties who were involved. Some of them instigated. Some of them were in collusion with these fronts, which could be anyone, which could be PFI or which could be Rihai Munch or which could be anything. I wouldn't like to name the political party, but certainly they were involved.
All right, Mr. Singh, before I let you go, because that's a big charge, all this while, these opposition parties have alleged that the BJP has got the pulse of the country wrong. Now, because police investigation has found that some of members of these political parties were also involved, have you managed to identify these conspirators? Are you taking it up with their highest leaders to try and see what action can be taken against these people?
Look, all I can say right now that we are trying to collect evidences through various means. We have the electronic footprints in many cases. We have the literature. We have the call details. All these are being properly investigated. And we have information through intelligence also. So, and most of all, the interrogation conducted by us from those people who have been picked up, who have been arrested, particularly from those people who are part of PFI. So all these informations are there, and on the basis of those things, we are saying that outsider hand is there. inciting the violence, in instigating the whole thing.
All right, Mr. Singh, thank you so much for joining us. That was OP Singh, Director General of Police of the state of Uttar Pradesh, speaking about what happened in Aligarh Muslim University. Two important news points from what he told us. One, the hand of outsiders. In this visual that you're seeing right now, the UP police thinks that outsiders had infiltrated the student protest. He's saying that the Popular Front of India members could be part of this conspiracy. He's also named the Rihai Manch and gone on to say that some members from the Samajwadi Party, from the Congress and the Bahujan Samaj Party were also part of this conspiracy. That's a big allegation that the Uttar Pradesh police is making. We'll have to see the ramifications of this politically. Slipping into a quick break, but this is our big focus on the